Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back po sa Gurong Pinoy. Ito po yung ating pinakaunang discussion for our diagnostic test for March 2024 na licensure examination for teachers. So again, I hope you are all ready. Sana po tayo nakakain na po. Nakapag-dinner na, nakapagpahinga na kahit konti no, kung tayo galing pa po sa trabaho. And of course, sana po nakapagsagot po tayo ng ating quizzes kanina. No? So quizzes, chinapcha po natin. And tonight, we will be discussing the first 40 items that were part of your diagnostic test. Again, that's for LET March 2024 as part of Team Pavlov. Okay, so again, as I've mentioned, 40 items po tayo tonight. And that is going to comprise science. We also have English and Filipino. Of course, social studies po would be with Coach June. No? So starting on Wednesday, you will have Coach June with you also on November 20th and also November 22nd. That's still Gen Ed with Coach June. And of course, mathematics naman po, that's going to be under Coach Toto, our SPLE top one, no, top notcher po sa SPLE March 2023 natin. Of course, math major, no, si Coach Toto. And so I know na you are in good hands with both of these very good and very capable coaches that we have here. Okay, so again, Coach June for November 15th, 20th, and 22nd. That's going to be for the social studies part. And Coach Toto naman po for November 17th. That will be your math part of our general education diagnostic test. So again, tonight we'll have English, Filipino, and science, a little bit of all of those. 40 items po. Then again, on the 24th, 27th, 29th, the remaining days for our Gen Ed Prof Ed, we will have all Prof Ed discussions na that's going to be with me. And of course, ongoing pa din po yung ating civil service na review program. You can see the topics for your civil service na naka-red color na dyan po sa ating calendar. At yung inyong LET majorship discussion, of course, ongoing din po na. So you can see that as the green colored words dyan po sa ating schedule. Again, this is just our November schedule. Now, another very good news is that for our OFWs na nandyan po sa Hong Kong and Macau, we have just partnered with Capstone College of Hong Kong and meron po tayong hybrid LET refresher certificate program. Now, this is for all OFWs in Hong Kong and Macau, and this is a training course which is specifically designed for education graduates of the old curriculum. No? So kung kayo po ay medyo worried, you might take the LET very soon at feeling nyo ay hindi kayo masyadong handa kasi nga new TOS na yung fina-follow ng PRC, this is for you. No? This is the right program for you. This program will cover the Professional Teachers Board's new curriculum. And maganda din po dito, yung kagandahan nito is that you are going to be receiving your CPE, no, Continuing Professional Education Certificates. It is going to be provided by Capstone College, of course, since it is a registered school dyan po sa Hong Kong. No? So if you'd want to join us, this is your LET Refresher Certificate Program with Capstone College and of course with Gurong Pinoy. Just contact their WhatsApp number and dyan po sa ating screen. Or you can also visit their office andyan po sa ating screen. Hindi ko na po i-attempt na basahin kasi po Chinese. No? So we are going to have two groups. That's our Saturday group. And of course, you also have your Sunday groups. Your schedule would start on November 25th for our Saturday group and of course November 26th naman po para sa ating Sunday group. After our refresher certificate program, continues po yan na meron din po tayong LET review, full LET review for all the OFWs in Hong Kong and Macau. And of course, I hope to see you all very soon by next year. No? Next year, we might be able to visit you dyan po sa Hong Kong and sa Macau. Okay? So again, just send a message through their WhatsApp, or you might also visit their office. Now you can see that on your screen. Okay, so again, this is General Education Part 1 for your diagnostic test for LET March 2024. But then again, let us all start with our opening prayer as we always do every night that we have our live stream. Let us have our opening prayer. So samahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Okay, now once again, this is Gen Ed Diagnostic One discussion for Team Pavlov. Paki-like, love, and of course, paki-share na po ng ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Again, it's very important that you are liking and you are sharing our video, no? Sa mga nawala po yung voice ni ma'am, parang hindi naman po, okay? Sa mga wala pa rin po sa ating quizzes class, no? Again, meron po tayong Google form. Once you have entered our Facebook na groups, no? Our exclusive groups, meron po tayong Google form dyan. And so you have to complete that form para po makuha namin yung inyong information so that we can send the quizzes class code through your email. Sa email po yon sinisend, okay? Good evening sa inyong lahat again. Paki-public share po ng ating video. Share po ng ating video. Meron po akong surprise mamaya sa ating mga sharers. Okay, so again, good evening team Classical Conditioning. Mag-ingay, sabi ni Sir Miguel Buban. Good evening po. Good evening from Bayawan City, Negros Oriental. Hello, good evening. Facebook user nga lang po. Hindi ko po nakikita yung inyong name, no? From Zamboanga City, Ma'am Naika May sa Avedra. Good evening po. Okay, who else? Makamis Mangali, mabatian boses ni Ma'am Mek. Sir Jason Cardenas, yung oras ko paggabi, ganito nakikinig. Trabaho sa umaga hanggang hapon and nakikinig paggabi. Hello po, good evening Sir Jason Cardenas. Nakikinig ako kasi busy po sa paperwork. Sabi ni Ma'am Maria Jessa and Cabo Bocobo. Of course, yan po yung isa sa mga advantages ng ating pagkakaroon ng online class. Kahit po kayo'y naglalaba, kumakain, naghuhugas ng pinggan, nagpapatulog ng babies, no? Pwedeng-pwede po na kayo ay makapag-review at kayo po ay makinig sa ating discussion. Na kahit po nagpapatulog kayo ng inyong mga asawa, pwede pong makinig sa ating online discussion. Again, make sure that you are sharing or that you have shared our video. As I've mentioned, meron po akong surprise mamaya sa isang lucky sharer. No? Make sure that you have shared it publicly. Okay? Para po ma-qualify kayo sa ating pong biyaya mamaya. Okay? So again, this is Gen Ed Discussion Part 1 under Diagnostic Test. Let us all start with question number 1. Okay, number 1, nosebleed, Filipino. Okay, anong uri ng panlapi ang ginagamit sa mga sumusunod na salita? Binilad, sinampay, at tiniklop. Would this be letter A, unlapi? Letter B, hulapi? Letter C, gitlapi? Or letter D, laguhan? What is our choice for number 1? Nangunguna, Sir Miguel Buban. Number 1, C, tumpakaya. Ma'am Ann, C, Sir Denmark Marcos. C, Ma'am Jane Nuneza. C, aba. Ma'am Tess, Pichay, no? C, Sir Piolo. Letter C, ang dami nyo nag-letter C. Merong ilang iba yung letra, pero karamihan sa inyo ay letter C. Again, 40 items po tayo tonight. No? So letter C, nakikita ko majority ng inyong choice. Ang ating pong hinahanap ay anong uri ng panlapi. No? Prefix, not prefix pala, affixes in English. No? So anong uri kaya ng panlapi ang ating ginagamit sa mga salitang binilad, sinampay, at tiniklop. Now, as you can see, if you are going to check our words here, binilad, your root word or ang inyo pong salitang ugat ay bilad, no? So, ang inyo pong panlapi dito ay ang panlaping in, nasa gitna. Sinampay, ang inyo pong root word ay sampay. So, meron ka ding in, andyan sa gitna. And of course, sa tiniklop, ang inyo pong salitang ugat ay tiklop. tiklop, no? And so yung inyo pong panlapi ay ganito din, no? Ganito pa rin po. That would be your in na nasa gitna. And so it's pretty obvious the correct choice here would be letter C, gitlapi. Nasa gitla po, gitla tuloy. Nasa gitna po ng salita ang ating panlapi. And so we call this gitlapi. All right, let's take a look at the different types of your panlapi. No? So una-una, meron ka pong unlapi na sa unahan ng salita. Ang inyong panlapi, for example, na punta. Nasa red colors po, no? Naka-red po yung ating mga panlapi. No? So napunta at isama. Okay, so punta ang inyong salitang ugat na ang inyong panlapi, natatagpuan siya, nakikita siya sa unahan ng inyong salita. And so we call this unlapi. Ganon din sa isama, no? Gitlapi, katulad po ng ating mga examples dito, no? So punta ang inyong salitang ugat at meron kang sa gitna sa salitang pumunta. And so this is gitlapi. Ganon din po sa sumaba, no? Sumama, ganon din sa binilad, sinampay, at tiniklop. Hulapi naman po nasa hulihan ng inyong salita, no? So punta is your root word, your salitang ugat, and han is your hulapi. So puntahan, samahan, sama ang inyong pong salitang ugat. Kabilaan, no? Kabilaan, that means in front and sa likod, no? So unlapi at hulapi. Na puntahan. Punta po ang inyong salitang ugat. Meron kang dalawang panlapi dito, nasa unahan at nasa hulihan ng inyong salita. And so this would be called kabilaan. Okay? So kabilaan na puntahan, nasamahan. At meron ka din pong laguhan. Ang laguhan naman po, meron ka ng unlapi, meron ka ng gitlapi, meron ka pang hulapi. So, kung baga lahat ng klase, no, ng panlapi, una, gitna at huli ay nandyan po sa inyong laguhan, no? So, pag sumikapan, magkakantahan, yung inyo pong salitang ugat dito ay ang salitang sikap, meron kang unlaping pag, may gitlaping at may hulaping an. Okay? Ganyan din po yung nangyari sa ating salitang magkakantahan. Okay? Kaibigan po pwede din po. Okay, so that's letter C. Letter C ang ating tumpak na choice. For question number 1, magbunyi at pumalakpak yung mga nakatumpak na choice. And of course, sa mga naligwak naman, alam nyo na po yung inyong gagawin. Okay, move on kaagad. Mas mabilis mag-move on dito sa Gurong Pinoy, no? Kesa sa pag-move on mo sa inyo pong ex. Okay? So letter C, number 1, letter C, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. We go to number 2, the father of modern taxonomy and was responsible for classifying man as Homo sapiens is letter A, Aristotle, letter B, Gregor Mendel, letter C, Carl Linnaeus or Carl Linné, or letter D, Charles Darwin, who is our choice. Okay, so here, of course, is science as its category, no? If you'd want to publicly share our video, dapat po nandun kayo sa Gurong Pinoy na page, no? And then you have to share it. Kapag ka nasa Team Pavlov po tayo, hindi po na share yung ating video because of course, Team Pavlov is an exclusive group. Okay? So, punta po muna kayo sa ating Gurong Pinoy's Facebook page, sa ating pong public page, at share po muna. Tapos balik po kayo sa sa Team Pavlov. Okay, ganun din po yung mga nasa YouTube natin. No? Punta po muna kayo sa ating Facebook page. All right, I see letter D. Aha. Sabi ni Sir Dan Miguel, pakakalbo po ako kapag kamali ako. Bakit maraming letter D? Okay. Mukhang merong mga nalito, no? All right. So number 2, yung pinaka-hint mo dito, the father of modern taxonomy. Taxonomy, of course, is the science of classifying things or classifying living things or specifically your organisms. So yung grupo-grupo mo, yung mga organismo, kunwari yung leon, yung tigre, at ang pusa, magkakasama yan, no? Isa silang grupo din, no? Although hindi sila the same species. Okay, so the father of modern taxonomy, ito po yung ating hinahanap, and was responsible for classifying man, kasi nga po yung taxonomy is the science of classifying organisms, he classified man as Homo sapiens, Homo there, of course, would be the genus name, and sapiens would be the species name. And he is no other than letter C, Carl Linnaeus or Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, so Carl Linnaeus, ang ating pong tumpak na choice for letter C, the father of modern taxonomy. Now, si Aristotle po, he also started with taxonomy. No? He also started taxonomy, but it was not the modern form yet. No? Kumbaga, hindi pa siya masyadong scientific yung ginamit na organization ni Aristotle. No? Letter B, Gregor Mendel, he is known as the father of genetics. Okay, so genetics naman po si Mendel. And Charles Darwin is the father of evolution. Okay, so evolution po si Charles Darwin. Mabuti na lang sir, hindi ka po magpapakalbo. Tama po, no? Tama po ang letter C. Basahin ko lamang galing kay Sir Ryan Paul DC Dayaw. Salamat sa Gurong Pinoy. Big help po ito sa akin nung time na nag-review ako. October 2022 let passer. Salamat Gurong Pinoy. Na-miss ko ito tuwing gabi na nagre-review ako. Hello po, good evening and welcome back Sir Ryan Paul DC Dayaw. Thank you po for inspiring yung ating mga fellow kaguro. No? So October 2022 let passer natin si Sir Ryan. Alright, we go to number 3. Okay, but before that, no, these are the different levels in our taxonomy. So ito yung binigay sa atin ni Carl Linnaeus. Okay, Carl Linnaeus or Carolus Linnaeus. No? So meron tayong 8 different levels from the biggest to the smallest. From the most inclusive to the most exclusive. No? So you have domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Yung ating pong mnemonics dito would be Dear King Philip, again, Dear King Philip came over for great spaghetti, okay? Or pwede din naman kahit anong gusto niyo pong mnemonics, pwede din po yun, no? Pero lumalabas po ito sa inyong Gen Ed, no? So make sure that you know the different organizational levels, no? So domain, then kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Dear King Philip came over for great or good spaghetti, okay? Now, again, lumalabas din po yung term na species, no? Yung species mo, these are the only organisms that can interbreed. Kumbaga, they are the organisms that can have offsprings. Po pwedeng magkaanak, no? Dapat po you belong to the same species para po kayo ay magkaanak. Hindi po pwedeng aso tsaka tao, no? Aso tsaka kabayo, aso tsaka kambing o kalabaw, bawal po yon. Hindi po sila magkakaanak because they do not belong to the same species. Okay? So, para po mag-interbreed or para po magkaroon ng offspring or ng kids, you have to belong to the same species. Meron pa pong isang common question sa LET regarding your taxonomic levels. No? Yung question was, which among the following is true about the taxonomic levels? And your answer there would be, there are 8 levels in our taxonomy. Okay, so 8 levels, ayan nga po na nakikita nyo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 levels sa ating taxonomy. Okay, we move on with the next item. Ayan, siya at ako po, sabi ni Sir Kenzo Haruto. Okay? Pag ikaw tsaka siya, kapag kapareho po kayong tao, okay lang po, pwede. Alright, number 3, what figure of speech is exemplified by the statement, if you ask for the stars, I'll get them for you. Aba, mukhang narinig mo na to, di ba? Or kung ikaw naman po isang lalaki, mukhang nasabi mo na to. Okay, pinangako mo yung lahat. Is it letter A, metaphor, letter B, simile, letter C, hyperbole, or letter D, onomatopoeia? Okay, what is your choice? I see letter C. Letter C. Sabi ni Ma'am Angel, ni Sir Cyril, ni Sir Kenzo, ni Ma'am Joname, si Sir Almokdatir. Hello po, good evening. Si Sir Archicol, letter C. Okay, all of you are saying it's letter C. If you ask for the stars, kung gusto mo ay bituin, I will get them for you, no? Kukunin ko lahat ng bituin sa langit at ibibigay ko sa iyo, no? Susuungin ko or liliparin ko kung ano man yung kaya kong liparin, no? Or tatawirin ko ang 7 ilog para lang sa iyo, no? 'Di ba? Yan yung mga pangako sa inyo dati, no? Pangako sa iyo dati ng inyong manliligaw, maaari ngayon ay asawa mo na, no? Pupwedeng napako, pupwedeng natupad, or dili kaya ikaw ay nanliligaw dati at ito po yung inyong mga linyada, okay? Ito yung mga linya mo. Pupwede din namang sinabi sa atin ng mga politiko, di ba? Nung sila'y kumakampanya, nasa kampanya pa lamang. Okay? And of course, the correct choice here would be pangakong napako, sabi ni Ma'am Jenny. Letter C, hyperbole or exaggeration. In Filipino, this would be pagmamalabis, di ba? Kalabisan na ang kanyang pinapangako. Now, your metaphor and simile, they are very, very similar, no? Yung pagkakaiba lamang po, your metaphor and simile, they would compare to objects, no? Or to people, po pwede. But the difference is that ang simile mo would use as and like, di ba? As and like, ang metaphor naman po wala, okay? And onomatopoeia mo, this is paghihimig in Filipino, the use of sounds, okay? For example, buzzing bees, the creaking of the door, no? Sumasagitsit na pusit, di ba? Yan yung mga paghihimig o onomatopoeia in Filipino. Now, meron po tayong video nito sa ating YouTube channel. Pakinote po, no? Lagay niyo po sa inyong notebook, Watch Figures of Speech by Gurong Pinoy. Meron po siyang Filipino translation at meron po siyang mga examples na para hindi po tayo malito kasi napakarami po ng ating different types of figures of speech. Okay? But for number 3, letter C is tumpak. We go to question number 4. Which of the following is used in classifying plants based on phylogenetics? This still is science. Letter A, chemical composition. Letter B, structural similarities. Letter C, physiological traits. Or letter D, evolutionary sequence. What is our choice? Okay, what's your choice? Basta ako, tahimik lang ako sa umpisa. Aba, Sir Carlos? Tahimik sa umpisa kapag ka hindi palasing. Okay? Sir Carlos Christopher Sibog, di ba? Pang-artista yung pangalan. Artistahin. Okay, what is your choice for number 4? I see... Hala, may BCD pero marami ang D. Karamihan ay D, mas marami ang D, no? So yung question natin dito, ano yung ginamit in classifying plants based on phylogenetics, okay? Ano yung ginamit? Ano po yung ginamit sa pagka-classify na pag-grupo-grupo sa ating mga halaman based on their phylogenetics? At ang tumpak na choice po natin dito would be letter D, evolutionary sequence. Kung hindi mo pa po alam, ngayon po, alam nyo na, di ba? So, kung ligwak, okay lang po yan. Move on kaagad. Ang importante po, hindi pa ito yung actualet ninyo. Sa actualet, alam nyo na po yung inyong sasagot. Okay? So, evolutionary sequence po, ang ating tumpak na choice dito. Now, so, when you say phylogenetics kasi, this is a study of phylogeny or the evolutionary history of a taxonomic group of organisms. Kumbaga, paano nga ba nag-evolve, no? Ano yung mga pagbabago sa isang organismo, sa isang grupo ng organisms, no? Over 1,000 of years. Hindi naman po pwedeng ngayon, ganito siya, bukas, nagbago na siya kaagad. Hindi po siya yung boyfriend or yung jowa ninyo na ang bilis magbago. Okay? Sa ating po mga halaman, sa ating po mga hayop, no? Sa ating po mga hayop at halaman, it would take thousands of years, no, for evolutionary sequences or for evolutionary changes. Okay? So when you say phylogenetics, phylogeny, ano yung mga pagbabago or ano yung mga evolution sa isang organism? So yan po yung ginagamit dito sa phylogenetics natin. So letter D ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Kapag kaligwak, yehey lang po. Dahil sa susunod ay tumpak na po yung inyong magiging choice. Okay, we go to number 5. Number 5, Filipino, sa kabila ng karukaan, nagsumikap siya na makapagtapos ng kolehiyo. Ang simuno sa pangungusap ay patlang. Letter A, karukaan. Letter B, nagsumikap. Letter C, siya. Or letter D, kolehiyo. What is our choice? Aba, ang bilis ng mga persons. Andyan na. Number 5, letter C. Letter C, siya. Sabi ni Ma'am Irish, ni Sir Gerald, ni Ma'am Jaisel, ni Ma'am Mariah. Ayan, ni Sir Genald, Ma'am Rosabel, Sir Jaman, Ma'am Jera, Ma'am Reg or Sir Reg. Siya ang mahal ko, may humihirit pa ng hugot ha. Okay, letter C, ang sinasabi niyong choice, no? Sinasabi niyong sagot ay letter C, and that would be tumpak. Okay, we are looking for our simuno. Ang simuno po. Sa isa pong pangungusap, no? Meron tayong simuno o paksa, at meron din po tayong panaguri. Dapat yung isang grupo ng salita or grupo ng mga salita ay may simuno o paksa at panaguri para po masabi natin ito ay isang pangungusap, di ba? In English, your simuno or paksa, this would be your subject. And your panaguri mo, that would be your predicate. No? Yung subject mo, of course, paksa. Siya po yung pinag-uusapan. Ang panaguri naman or predicate, siya yung nagbibigay detalye tungkol sa inyong simuno or sa inyong paksa. So in this sentence, kahit na i-drop na natin tong sa kabila ng karukaan, kahit na ito na lamang po yung ating kunin, di ba? Nagsumikap siya na makapagtapos ng kolehiyo, or po pwede din naman gamitin nyo yung di karaniwang anyo ng pangungusap na nagsumikap siya na makapagtapos ng kolehiyo, di ba? Ito ay karaniwan na anyo ng pangungusap. Or po pwede din naman sabihin mo, siya ay nagsumikap na makapagtapos ng kolehiyo, or ito po yung tinatawag mong di karaniwang anyo ng pangungusap na kapag meron pong I, the word, di karaniwan yung anyo ng inyong pangungusap. Okay, so here, you can easily see na siya ang inyong pinag-uusapan. No? So siya ay nagsumikap na makapagtapos ng kolehiyo. Ito po yung inyong panaguri. And so yung inyong simuno o paksa o di letter C, siya, di ba? Parang siya. Dahil absent siya sa lakad ng barkada, siya ang inyong paksa, di ba? Topic ka agad kapag ikaw ay umabsent. So wag pong a-absent sa lakad ng kaibigan, no? Sa lakad ng barkada. All right, we go to number 6. Which secretes insulin that aids in the regulation of sugar in the body? Would this be letter A, kidney, letter B, liver, letter C, pancreas, or letter D, thyroid? What is our choice? Libakera, sabi ni Sir Carlos. Tama po. Kung sinong absent, siya yung topic. Okay. Letter C. Nakikita ko letter C for number 6. This is a very common let item, no? Paulit-ulit po ito sa inyong let, lalong-lalo na sa Gen Sci major or science major. Which secretes insulin that aids in the regulation of sugar in the body, nagko-control ng blood sugar level. And ang tumpak na choice, of course, magdiwang ang mga sumagot ng letter C, pancreas. Okay, so secretes insulin, that would be your letter C, pancreas. Okay, specifically your islets of Langerhans. Ito po, islets of Langerhans. Yan yung pinakaparte ng pancreas mo that would secrete your insulin. No? So insulin mo, siya po yung nagko-control ng blood sugar level mo. Okay, so pancreas or islets of Langerhans of the pancreas, ang ating tumpak na choice. Baka po sa science majorship, ang hanapin would be the islets of Langerhans, no? Mas specific, okay? But letter C is tumpak for number 6. Number 7, alin sa mga salita ang nagsasaad na ang wika ay napagkaunawaan at napagkasunduan ng isang lahi o pangkat? Letter A, likas. Letter B, arbitraryo. Letter C, dinamiko. Or letter D, masistema. What is our choice? What is your choice for question number 7? Okay, number 7. So again, if you'd want to enjoy the full video and also to download our files, make sure that you are a part of Team Pavlov. How do I become, or how do you become a member of Team Pavlov? Very easy. Just send a message to this Facebook page. Okay, letter B. For number 7, I see letter B's. Okay, letter B's. And of course, letter B ang tumpak, no? So when you say arbitraryo, that means napagkasunduan, no? So most of the people, almost all of the people are using these words, okay? So when you say something is arbitrary or something ay, ang isang bagay ay arbitraryo, that means napagkaunawaan, napagkasunduan nila na ito yung gagamitin, okay? Now, the rest rest of your choices are, lahat po yan ay characteristic, no, ng ating wika. But of course, dahil nga sa ating mga salita, no, sa ating question, sinasabi kasi na pagkasunduan, na pagkaunawaan, and so letter B po ang inyong magiging tumpak na choice. Likas, when you say likas, that means it is natural, okay? It is natural for a group of people to have their own language, di ba? Para, of course, sila ay makapag-communicate, para sila ay mabuhay, no, na magkasama-sama at magkaunawaan. Dinamiko, letter C po, ang ibig sabihin ng dinamiko ay nagbabago. Hindi siya stagnant. The only stagnant na language that we have so far by now would be Latin, di ba? So Latin kasi sinasabi nila, wala na masyadong gumagamit, kaya siya tinatawag na dead language. Wala nang gumagamit sa Latin except na lamang po sa ating mga say sa simbahan, no, kapag ka nagdadasal, merong ibang dasal na nasa salitang Latin, no, pero wala na siyang pagbabago, hindi na siya dinamiko. That means wala na pong nadadagdag na mga salita sa kanya. Filipino, of course, our language, even English, is very dynamic, no, 'di ba? Meron tayong isang salita sa meron ng marami na ngang salita. No? Merong isang salita sa Filipino na na-adapt na in the English language. Ang unang-una would be boondocks, okay? At the boondocks. At ibig sabihin po ng boondocks would be malayo sa sibilisasyon, no? Hindi civilized. Okay, so boondocks. Yung sinasabi nila, yung kilig daw po, kilig, ay nasa, na ibigay na din, no? Or napasama na din sa bokabularyo ng English, no? Kasi nga wala siyang direktang salin sa English. In our case, our language is very dynamic, especially sa Gen Zs, no? Yung mga ghosting, yung mga ano pa ba, momol. Ano pa bang mga words yung mga ginagamit natin ngayon, no, na dati ay wala, 'di ba? Yung ghosting, stalker, ano pa ba, sobrang dami, no? So wala masyadong ganun na words na ginagamit, but through the advent of technology nga, dahil nagbago yung society natin with the advent of technology, we also have to adapt, no? Yung ating lengguwahe po ay kailangan din mag-adapt, no? So it is dynamic. Masistema, of course, our language has to follow a system, okay? So meron pong sistema, geng-geng. Ano yung geng-geng? Mekus, ayun, mekus, no? Lodi, tama, no? So when you say masistema naman po for letter D, we have to follow certain systems, no? So merong pagkakasunod-sunod dapat, hindi po pwedeng sabihin mo na you love, no? So you have to say I love you para ikaw ay maunawaan in English, 'di ba? Meron kang different types of sentence structure, okay? So that's the system. Even grammar is part of the system of language, okay? But for number 7, letter B is tumbak, okay? We go to number 8. What do you think will happen when a plant cell is placed in a hypotonic solution? Would it be letter A, the plant cell will shrink? Letter B, the plant cell will swell? Letter C, the plant cell will rupture? Or letter D, the plant cell will remain as is? What is your choice? Okay, letter B is for number 8. Ang galing ng mga persons for tonight's video. 'Di ba? Medyo kabisado na, no? Alam nyo na. I know many of these items here ay nandiyan na po sa ating refresher. Yan din po yung kagandahan ng Team Pavlov bago pa tayo sumabak sa pinaka-review talaga, no? With tonight as the first online discussion, meron na po tayong mga refresher classes, no? And so medyo na-review na tayo. Ngayon medyo mas madali na lamang po yung mga items na to. Lalong-lalo na kapag kayo ay nag-take po ng inyong LEP, kasi nga paulit-ulit yung items, na memorya nyo na. We're not saying that you have to memorize the answers, no? Kaya tayo may rationalization kasi kailangan po ninyong maunawaan bakit ganito ang sagot at bakit hindi ganito, okay? All right, now remember, no, we are looking at a cell, a plant cell in a hypotonic solution. Hypotonic solution, and this is a plant cell. Okay, so what is our choice? Okay, I see A's, B's, D's. A, B, D. Okay, what is our choice? Hala, karamihan A. Tama kaya ang letter A? Hypotonic po ang ating hinahanap at ito po isang plant cell. Ang tumpak na choice po natin dito would be letter B. The plant cell will swell. The plant cell will swell. No? Kapag ka hypotonic, the cell will swell. Kapag ka hypertonic, the cell will shrink. Okay? Hindi po pwedeng the plant cell will rupture. When you say rupture, siya ay mapipigtas, mawawasak. No? Parang ikaw nawasak sa pag-ibig. Okay? Yung plant cell po natin na hindi mawawasak because of the presence of your cell wall. Dahil meron siyang cell wall. Pero kapag ka ito po ay animal cell, there is a tendency that it would rupture. No? So hindi din po pwedeng letter D because the plant cell will only remain as is if it were placed in an isotonic solution. Okay, let's take a look at your next slide. Okay, so ito po no, yung animal cell mo at yung plant cell. As I've mentioned, na isa po sa pagkakaiba between your animal cell and plant cell is that your plant cell has this cell wall. Meron siyang cellulose cell wall. So hindi po siya magra-rupture unlike dito sa inyong animal cell, no? Po pwede siyang mag-lyse or lysis na tinatawag nating lysis, mawasak, mawarak, no? Dahil siya ay marupok, wala po siyang cell wall. Pero sa inyo pong plant cell, hindi po siya mawawasak, hindi po siya magra-rupture, no? Siya lamang po ay magsiswell, okay? Bakit siya ay magsiswell in a hypotonic solution? Kasi po, pag sinabi mong tonic dito, no, yung term na tonic dito, pinag-uusapan po natin would be the solute, yung natunaw na particle sa inyong tubig. So when you say hypo, mababa yung inyong solute, no, kukonti lamang yung solute, kunwari asin, kukonti lamang yung asin sa inyong solution, mas marami yung tubig. Now, this actually is a form of osmosis, di ba? Yung movement of water particles, no? So, yung pinaka-mechanism po ng osmosis ninyo, ang paggalaw po ng tubig would be from an area kung saan mas marami yung tubig to an area where there is less amount of water. So if you place your cell in a hypotonic solution, sinabi ko na nga po, konti yung asin sa inyong solution, that means marami yung tubig. So mas mataas yung water content ng inyong solution kesa sa water ng inyong cell. And so yung tendency, your water would move from an area kung saan mas marami sila from outside the cell, from the solution going inside. Kaya po nagsiswell yung ating pong cell. Now, in your hypertonic solution naman, hyper means high, di ba? So hyper means high. Kaya pag sinabi mong hyperthermia, that means mataas yung inyong temperatura. Meron kang lagnat, no? So hypertonic, marami kang asin sa inyong tubig, masyadong concentrated, no? Yung inyong solution, masyadong maraming asin, kukonti yung tubig. So mas marami po yung tubig dito sa loob ng cell kesa sa inyong solution. And so ang movement would be from the cell going outside. And so in return or in effect, the cell will shrink. Okay? Kapag ka wala po sa choices ninyo, no, sa hypertonic solution, kapag ka wala po sa choices ninyo yung the cell will shrink, hanapin nyo po yung salitang shrivel. Okay? So, katulad din po yan ng shrink. Okay? Shrivel or shrink, no? In an isotonic solution naman, iso means equal. So, equal amount of water inside the cell and outside of the cell. So, we'd usually say no net movement. No? So, more or less patas, balanse. Wala masyadong pagbabago sa ating pong cell. Okay? So, hypotonic solution, plant cell, it would swell. It would not rupture because of the presence of your cellulose cell wall. Sana po klaro. Pakilagay ng thumbs up sign kapag kaklaro yung ating explanation. Mag-thumbs up po. Ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up sign kapag kaklaro, naintindihan yung ating pong explanation. Okay? Ba't walang nagta-thumbs up? Ipopost po ba ito pagkatapos ng live? Yes po. Facebook user. Yes po. Okay, ayun. Thumbs up. Ayun. So, ayun po. Klaro, naintindihan kung bakit yun po yung ating sagot. Okay? So, the plant cell will swell in a hypotonic solution. We go to number 9. Malakas ang boses ng guro. Parang ako Anong bahagi ng pananalita ang salitang malakas? Okay? So, what part of speech, no, bahagi ng pananalita ang salitang malakas? Would this be letter A, pandiwa, letter B, panghalip, letter C, pang-abay, or letter D, panagod, pang-uri, sorry. Okay, what is your choice? Number 9, Filipino. All Filipino majors represent. Kaway, kaway. Okay, letter D. I see a lot of letter Ds for question number 9. So again, hinahanap po natin, ang ating pong question is, anong bahagi ng pananalita ang salitang malakas? Anong bahagi kaya ng pananalita ang salitang malakas, no? If you are looking at our sentence right here, malakas ang boses ng guro, okay? So, karaniwan ang anyo, no, ng ating pangungusap. Pwede din pong sabihin natin ang boses ng guro ay malakas, no? So, aling word dito yung dinedescribe ng term na malakas? Yung malakas dito would be yung boses, di ba? Ang boses ng guro. And boses, of course, this actually ay isang pangalan, no? It is a noun. It is a noun. So, just like in English, no, if you have a word and this word describes a noun or a pronoun, then we would say that this word is an adjective. An adjective in Filipino is called, letter D, pang-uri. Okay? So, pang-uri ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Okay? So, letter D, pang-uri, ang ating hinahanap. Pandiwa in English is verb. Okay? So, action word. Action word po siya. Panghalip would be pronoun. Siya, sila, kayo, ako, di ba? So, panghalip po yan. Pang-abay naman would be your adverb. Okay? So, your adverb as pang-abay, no? When you say pang-abay naman, it would describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Okay? Another adverb. All right? And so, the correct choice here would be letter D. We go to number 10. Tumpak ganun. Sabi ni Ma'am Sarah Mante. Sana all. Alright? Hoy, lagot ka kay Kagawad. Sino po yon? Sir Joaquim or Sir Joaquim? We go to number 10. The openings underneath the leaves that serve as the breathing organ of the plants are called blank. Letter A, cells. Letter B is stomata. We would pronounce this stomata. The Americans would pronounce this as stomata. Okay, so kunwari Amerikano tayo. No? Letter B, stomata. Letter C, nucleus. Or letter D, xylem. What's your choice for number 10? Number 10, ano po yung ating tumpak na choice? Question number 10, what's your choice? All right, number 10, letter B, stomata. Letter B, stomata or stomata. Sometimes you'd also say stomates. Po, pwede din po yun, no? So, stomates, Filipinos would say stomata. Americans in American English would say stomata. Okay, what's your choice? Number 10. Number 10, letter B. The openings underneath the leaves that serve as the breathing organ of the plants, these are called, letter B, stomata would be tumpak. Okay, so letter B ang tumpak na choice. Now, this right here is a schematic diagram of your stomata. So, ayan po, nasa ilalim po sila ng leaves. Dito po nagaganap yung exchange of gases, yung carbon dioxide and your oxygen and a little bit of water, no, kapag yung hamog, yung tinatawag nating yung dew, no, morning dew. So tubig po pwede din pong lumabas dyan, no? So that's your stomata. Now, if your ito po yung tinatawag sa kidney shape, dalawang kidney shape na structure dito na nagpapalibot ng yung stomata, kasi yung stomata would be yung pinakagitna, no, yung ano yung buho, yung opening, okay? Yung butas, yun po yung stomata. Meron po siyang dalawang kidney shape na structure na nakapaligid sa kanya. We call these two your guard cells, 'di ba? So guard as in guardia, guard cells, no? So kapag marami po yung tubig ng ating plants, your guard cells would be turgid, 'di ba? So puno po ito ng tubig and so your stomata would be closed. Kapag kulang sa tubig, your stomata would be open, no? So open yung stomata. Alright, so letter B, stomata, ang ating tumpak na choice. Ang cells, of course, when you say cell, this is the basic unit of structure and function in organisms. Your nucleus, this is just a part of your cell. At your nucleus is also known, this is also called the brain of the cell. Kasi sa lahat po ng parte ng cell, yung nucleus po yung pinakabida-bida, no? So yung nucleus po yung pinakamema. Siya po yung pala desisyon, lahat ng desisyon inside the cell ay ginagawa po ng inyong nucleus. Sasabihin niya, ay itong material na to, itong substance na to, kailangan natin ilalabas, no, ng iba pang parte ng cell. Ay, kailangan ko ng ganito, kailangan ko ng ganyan, yung nucleus po, yung mag-give, no, ng direction, mag-give ng utos sa different parts ng inyong cell. Aside from that, very important pa rin po yung nucleus dahil siya yung nagtatago ng ating genetic information, yung DNA, no, yung chromosomes, yung genes mo, nandyan po sa loob ng inyong nucleus. No? Yung genes, of course, your DNA, your chromosomes, no? This would dictate your physical characteristics. Magiging mas kamukha ka ba ng tatay mo, ng nanay mo, lola mo, tiyuhin mo, no? Yung kapatid mo ba, tsaka ikaw, magkakaroon ba kayo ng parehas na straight na buhok? Or yung isa ba ay kulot, yung isa ba ay wavy, no? So those are all governed by your DNA found inside your nucleus. Your xylem, ito po ay bahagi ng transport system ng ating pong mga halaman. Your xylem transports water and nutrients, okay? Water, nutrients, or water and minerals. And another one would be phloem, no? Yung phloem mo naman po would transport your food, okay? So food, phloem. Food, phloem, no? Sounds like, di ba? Food or your phloem transports your food. Xylem transports water and minerals inside your plants. Okay, so transport system sila. Alright, so letter B, stomata po ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 11. Number 11, Filipino. Aling teorya ng wika ang nagsasaad na ang wika ay nagmula sa mga tunog na nalilika ng mga sanggol, okay, ni tanggol. Letter A, teoryang bawaw. Letter B, teoryang mama. Letter C, teoryang kuku. Or letter D, teoryang yoheho. What is your choice for number 11? Number 11, ano po ang ating tumpak na choice? Number 11, please put your answer in your comment box. I see a lot of letter C's. Tama kaya ang letter C? For question 11, letter C kaya ay tumpak for number 11? Tsorya ng wika na nagsasaad na ang wika ay nagmula sa mga tunog na nalilika ng mga sanggol.